Latest CNN poll, 24%. That's more than the next two candidates combined. The other 16 GOP hopefuls say they want to talk about the issues, but they keep getting asked about Donald Trump and nothing else. Joining us now is Dave Price, the political director at Tribune Media affiliate WHO-TV in Des Moines, Iowa, and author of Caucus Chaos, about the 2012 caucus. And Dave, it seems there's more chaos this year with Trump in the race. How has he been received there?
Yeah, we thought 2012 was chaotic enough, but Donald Trump adds a whole new element to 2016. I'll give you a good example about how we measure it here. About a decade ago, it sort of started as a joke, but we set up our booth at the State Fair with a corn kernel vote. We have a bunch of mason jars. Each candidate gets one, and you drop one in for the one you want. This year, about a third of the people, and we'll have more than 50,000 people vote before this is over, more than a third of the people picked Donald Trump, by far the most of any candidate here. At first, maybe you see some of those early polls and you're thinking this Trump thing is a fluke. And obviously it's August and we don't have our first caucus until February 1st, a long time away. But for now, this Donald Trump thing is very real.
Yeah, it certainly is. As the State Fair wraps up there today, Sunday, Jeb Bush really went after Trump again, kind of took the gloves off a little bit there this past week. What are people making of that exchange?
I think people are looking at that thinking, what is this all about? Jeb Bush, at least nationally, came into this race as the national favorite, as you know. I don't think that was the consensus in our state. Some here had wondered how he would play with some of those hardcore Iowa Republican activists. As a whole, some of them who turn out in this caucus process tend to be on the right side of the party there. And with Bush's previous stances on Common Core and immigration reform, that would be a tough fit with some of these. So it surprised some people, though, with the way Bush came after Trump. At first it seemed like he would largely ignore Trump, but now it seems like he's come after him a little bit. In some cases, perhaps some of these candidates don't have a chance because the national media keep asking him about Donald Trump over and over. And with some of these controversial comments Donald Trump makes, these candidates are feeling like they have to respond to them, and it is a way to get into the news every night.
The Democrats, of course, campaigning there as well, as we wait to see if anyone else will enter the race. Dave, we thank you so much for joining us on the last day of the Iowa State Fair, the author of Caucus Chaos there in Iowa. We thank you so much for being on the show this week. Also happening this week in the news, prayers going out for former President Jimmy Carter across the nation. The former president announced he has melanoma that has spread throughout his body, including his liver and his brain. Carter, speaking to the media the other day, says he's not in any serious pain. He began his radiation treatments on Thursday. We'll be right back.